right, Bible Promises Edition. You know the drill. This is the Bible Promise book. It's got many different ones in here. I'm going to go ahead and flip to a random one, share some thoughts, see how this goes. So we got, let me see where we're going to go. Ooh, all right, the category self-righteousness. Where am I going to land? Isaiah 64:6. Let's see what it says. It says here, but we are all as an unclean thing, and all our righteousness are as filthy rags. And we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away. That doesn't sound like much of a promise right now, does it? But let's explore it. That's the verse. So we see here, but we are all as an unclean thing, and all our righteousness are as filthy rags. You know what's interesting about that? You might have come across this verse actually before, and if not, cool, we're exploring it here. When it comes to salvation, I know that there's a lot of different religions out there, not so much, I mean, there's a bunch of denominations, but when it comes to religions, and denominations actually is the word I meant to say, we follow the Bible. I know that historically some churches have thought that we can do something to be saved. I'm not sure if you've ever heard the question asked. I've seen a few pastors, evangelists even, they'll show up at a congregation and they'll have a three-part question, or well, a question with three options. And the question is, how many of you believe that salvation is by works? And he'll ask for a show of hands. How many of you believe that salvation is by grace? And he'll ask for people to, put up their hands. And then finally, he will ask, how many of you believe that salvation is to find, to achieve, to reach salvation? It is a combination of works plus grace. And it's interesting that for those last two categories, hands go up much more than the first one. I don't think anybody raises their hands for the first one anymore. But the thing is that this verse here reminds us, and there are others, by the way, in the book of Romans, but our righteousness is as filthy rags. It's by grace alone. That is salvation. It is a gift. It is a free gift. There's nothing we can do to earn it. Otherwise, we would have earned it, worked for it. We would deserve it. We don't deserve it. And so it is given to us as a gift. And even if we were to try to, this verse is reminding us what our righteousness is like. And I mean, we've all sinned and fall short of the glory of God is another scripture in Romans. So there's that reminder. And why is that a Bible promise, or why is that good news? Because there was one, right? I have messed up in my life, and you have too. You watching this, you have as well at some point. And the good news is that while our righteousness is as filthy rags, the righteousness of Jesus Christ is enough. It is enough. If you want it, that is, gifts can be accepted. They can be declined. That is a decision that everybody makes on their own, right? Let me see. So, and we all do fade as a leaf. That's the truth. And our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away. So it's interesting. The verse ends there. The Bible promise ends there. And it is true. Our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away. There is nothing we can do to redeem ourselves. Nothing we can do. But as we read the Bible, we find that there is one that could do something about it. Better still, there is one that did do something about it. I'd say that's pretty good news.